Awesome. How are you guys doing? Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, Dhaval.
Can you see me? Can you hear me? Type in
Yes,
yes
yes,
if you can see me and hear me.
Hi, Dhaval. Good evening.
Yes.
Hello, good evening, guys. How are you guys doing?
Hi, Dhaval.
Hello.
Dhaval, Ankur here.
Hey, Ankur.
Hi, Dhaval. Vishal here.
Hello. So I'll stop the music so that I am clear and you guys can hear me and see me clearly. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute everybody because then, it will be easy for people to check.
Dhaval, one question for you.
Yeah, go ahead before I mute you.
Possible 10-15 minutes delay.
Your
This
voice
video,
is
I would
breaking
request do
badly.
not delete. Driving, that's why.
Okay, now, okay, I have muted everybody. I don't know who was speaking, and I could not hear that because there was too much of disturbance. Whatever it is, write it in the chat. Okay, I will be able to see that. Awesome. So we have people already joining in. We have awesome number of people already joined in. So guys, if you want to switch off your video, please do that because I will not be able to see it because I'm presenting on the screen and it will save your bandwidth and connection. So you will be able to see and hear me better. Okay. So switch off your videos if you wish to. It's good. Go green. It's going to help save some internet data as well. So awesome. So before people come in and I get started, how was the experience, guys, for last 5 days? I want you guys to type it in the chat. How did you feel? How were last 5 days for you? Just type in. I'm eager to listen to this, and I want to see the experience. Pujita says wonderful, awesome. Ravikant says excellent and awesome, says Maruti. Thank you. Come on, only 3 people had experience. Where are others? If it was bad, write in bad. Be honest. You don't have to please me. I will still continue and finish this session. So no worries. Thank you, Aisha. Fabulous, says Aisha. Thank you. Ujwala says wonderful. Thank you. Vikas says great. Thank you. Nice, Dhaval. Good, important information. Thank you, Shravana. Very nice and full of new information. Thank you, Varsha. Eye opener, says Ela. Thank you. Huge content and lot of things need to be done. Absolutely, Vishal. Yes. Thank you. AFP, ASP, AFAP, as fit as possible, as simple as possible, and as soon as possible, right? That's Harsha. Yep. Thank you, Harsha. Easily understand and more interested. Thank you. Very informative. Well explained. Thank you so much for the much needed help. You're welcome. Awesome. Now I'm going to ask you a different question. The question is, did you expect that by, like, some of you got in free, some of you got in early bird, some of you paid 247 rupees. Did you expect that you are going to get this for 247 rupees? Thanks for the eye-opening session, says Ankur Desai. Yes, Ankur did not expect it. Ravikant, no. Aisha, no. It was very cheap. No. It was lesser priced. It was not cheap, Vishal. The information was worth it, right? Given more clarification about fitness compared to others, not at all. No. Okay, thank you so much. So what I wanted to was to exceed your expectations in terms of adding the value to you, right? So now the question in the right direction is, did you get enough value for what you paid off? Half of the wars won in the mind learned from you. Absolutely, it all starts here, Harsha. Yes, so did you get value for what you paid? More than that, says Aisha. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, yes. More than that, more than that, more than that, says Namrata. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Now, another question. How many stones did you claim? Okay, before you answer, wait. Okay, before you answer, wait. If you claimed minimum of, one stone. Okay, we had 5 stones that I shared with you. Minimum of one. Type in one. Okay, if you there are 27 participants that we have in the meeting. I want everybody to participate. I want to write one if you claimed one. Or just type the number. Okay, I think we will make it simple. If you did all 5, type 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all of these. 5, 3, 5, 4, 5. Thank you, Ujjwala. 5, says Ankur. Type in the number of stones that you could claim in these 5 days. Sapna says 3, Swati 3. Awesome, Mega 3. Varsha says 2. Okay. Harsha 2. Ujjwala 4. 4. Come on, everybody, type in. If you claim 0, that's fine. At least you knew there's something like this exists. So you just have to type in the number. Be proud that you watched the video. Be proud that you at least have the information now which you did not have. It was not about getting the stone. Somebody got more, somebody got less. That's fine. Remember what I told you. It is not about the speed. Speed is always going to be relative. Okay, it was never about tortoise versus rabbit. It was all about fighting within. Are you going to give up before the finishing line, or did you do whatever you can do? That's okay, Ravi, right? At least did you watch the video? Okay, now let's make it simple. Did you guys watch the videos? Did you watch all the videos? Type in yes. If you guys watched all the videos, type in yes. If you did not, type in no. That's okay, Shravan. As far as you did it, yes, all people says awesome. Swati, Harsha, Aisha, Stone by going through all the content. That's okay. Have you gone through all the content, Vishal? If you did, type in yes. I spent more than 2 hours. Yes. Okay, Vishal, darling. Thank you. Goldie, not all. Okay. Swati says yes, except the last one. Yes, I saw all. Yes. Awesome. Let me tell you, even if you have just seen the video, has your perspective toward health and fitness changed? Did your perspective toward health and fitness change? Because before this, I'm sure you were looking at, I need to do high intensity training, I need to do dieting, I can't eat sugar, I can't eat this. Now has it cleaned up, cleared up? And I'm going to make it even better. Okay, we're going to make it even better. So yes, okay, awesome. It changed my life already. Awesome, Ujjwala. Thank you so much. Namrata, thank you for nutrition. Yes, awesome. Thank you. All right. So this is what I wanted to check with you. Now, I need some help. Will you guys help me? Type in yes if you are ready to help me. You don't have to do anything. 5 plus 5 plus 5. Yes. Right now, you don't have to do anything. But if you are ready to help me, type in yes. Okay. Now, I have a very simple request. Okay. And as you guys know, I don't know all of you are know or not. Fitness and training is not new to me. Okay. But this 5-day WhatsApp class, this was my first class. And you guys are very, very special for me. Okay. So I'm going to do something very special for you. And you guys will always be special because you guys are my first 5-day WhatsApp class batch, right? That first love is always going to remain there. So first of all, really want to thank you guys for putting in that trust. Some of you know me, some of you don't know me. So thank you so much for coming in here. All I want is I want you to write a review on my Facebook page and just express your honest opinion about what you got in this 5 days of class. What did you learn and did you really like it or not? Right? So are you going to write a review for me on my Facebook page? This will help me get more clients and help more people. It's as simple as that, right? And I'm being very honest. Already recommended to many people. Thank you so much, Namrata. All right. So I'm not going to share the link or the review thing right now. I don't want you guys to go there. I will share it in the WhatsApp group after this. Okay. And you can take your time and write a review. It's not mandatory. It's just a request from my side. If you can do it and share your experience, it would be great. Thank you so much. Recommended to many people. Namrata, Vishal, Pujita. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Now, let me just quickly recap what we have covered. Okay. So we covered about making time. How many of you are able to, friends, without your confirmation? Thank you, Ankur. Thank you so much, guys. It really means a lot. Now, how many of you understood the importance of making time and got a new ways to make time for yourself? Type in time. You might not have made it already, okay, but you understood this is. Yeah, it's always going to be work in progress, guys. For me, it is work in progress, and I'm going to share my story of why it is work in progress even today. Okay, but you now know you have to make time, and you have ways to make time. You're not stuck. You have a clear idea. Thank you so much. Awesome. 12 into 5. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Next, rather than talking about goal getting, it is become goal setting. It is about goal getting. How many of you were able to really visualize your avatar, the real hero avatar? I'm not saying superhero avatar, real hero avatar, and identify 5 whys for yourself. Type in real goals. If you were able to identify your goals, type in real goals. I'm not talking about those 6 packs and all this stuff. Okay, if you were able to identify what is that I want from life. Okay, I'll tell you an example again. Like, I really don't want 6 packs anymore. Okay, I have failed getting 6 packs. I admit in front of you, but I'm not even looking at it anymore. I don't want it. Okay, because when I looked at myself, I understood that that's not my real goal. That is not congruent with who I am. A lot of people asked about that zero fat body and all of these. That's not congruent to me, and that's not congruent to 90% of the population. It's for the professionals. Yes, they need it, they get it. It's okay. I'm not saying it's bad, right? So understand that your goals are your goals. It need not need any clarification or justification from others, right? Yes. Now, exercise. How many of you understood that exercise is not a tool for losing weight? Exercise does help in losing weight, but exercise is far more important thing to do. Type in exercise and the movement, importance of movement, rather than thinking about this exercise, that exercise, simplicity of the exercise. If you understood that, type in EX, okay? Just type in EX if you understood that exercise is more of your overall well-being rather than just losing weight. Yes, thank you. Awesome. Not EG, Ujjwala, EX, okay? Remaining fit is more important than losing weight. Okay, I'm going to talk about losing weight as well. Nutrition. Now, how many of you understood the power of nutrition? See, people had questioned, what should I eat? Can I drink coffee? Can I have sugar? Should I eat before this time? Should I eat after this time? Is this bad? Is that bad? Should I, eat before bed, after bed? How many meals should I eat? Has my 4 step formula simplified nutrition for you. Type in simple or 4 if you understood the 4 steps of nutrition. Eat when hungry, eat protein, veggies, carbs, and fat, eat slowly and mindfully, and eat till 80% full. Right? Simple. Awesome. And let me warn you over here, okay? There is one problem with simplicity. Ask me what is a problem. I'll tell you what is a problem. Ask me what is a problem if you want to know what is a problem with simplicity. So let me tell you this. When things are simple, people don't take it seriously. People take it for granted, saying that, oh, itna simple hai kya? Aisa thodi hota hai. Does it work? But let me tell you, it is always easy to complicate and very difficult to simplify. The formula and everything that you saw and that you have understood is 22 years of practice that I have done myself, 5 years of training and coaching clients and coaching myself and learning from 30 different coaches. Every good coach or a trainer I worked with, whether it was for yoga, for exercise, for nutrition, for anything, they told me one thing. They will keep it simple, make it as simple as possible. Okay? So as simple as possible. And that's what I have been, struggling. And every step, every day, I try to make things as simple as possible. Some of you did not find those meal plans and all of these things here because meal plans are not simple. They look fancy, but they don't work because you can't do it. Awesome. And the last one, sleep. How many of you understood that sleep can be your secret weapon to immortality? Sleep is the one which will boost your immunity. Right now, we are living in this age where everybody's scared of corona. Suddenly, everybody's become health conscious. I was talking to the chemist around, and he said, "Sir, vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin D pills are not available because everybody wants to supplement and boost their immunity right now." But let me tell you, sleep is a bigger and a better pill to use for immunity than popping up those vitamin B12, C, and all these pills. Okay. So how many of you understood the importance of sleep and are going to prioritize your sleep? Type in sleep if you're going to prioritize your sleep. Okay. Thank you, Namrata. Pujita, Vikas, Ankur, Harsh, Vishal, Shravan. Wow, this is going really fast. Thank you so much, guys. And keep this energy up because if you respond, then I know you guys are listening to me and should I be talking or not, right? Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So now, okay. I told you that I will give you a formula. Okay. You thought there were too many things, right? Too much of content that you were loaded with. And I told you, you can track everything in less than 30 or 60 seconds. Okay. Do you want to see that 60-second formula? Type in 60 or gone in 60 seconds. GO60S, right? Gone in 60 seconds, right? Do you think it is possible? So much of things can be tracked in 60 seconds? Yes. Because I'm claiming that Harsha is already, saying that yes. I doubt. Pujita is being honest. Thank you, Pujita. Okay. So let me show you this. Can you see this picture? Right? Type in C if you are able to see my screen and the picture on the screen. Okay. 1 second. I'm going to pause sharing and I'm going to show you something else. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Sorry. Okay, I'm just opening up another window, guys. Just give me a minute. So I can show that thing to you much better. Whew. Okay. Oh, here you go. Awesome. Let me share my screen again. Can you see my screen? Type in C if you can see my screen again. That diagram was little, out of shape. Okay. So let me show you this. Okay. You have a protein on top and then you have number of servings. End of the day, all you got to do is check mark on the number that you have got. Okay. Then same number for veggies, same for carbs, same for fat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds for tracking that, 20 seconds. Did you eat when you were hungry? If you just have to say yes or no. Did you eat slowly? And did you eat till 80% full? Yes, yes, yes. 5 seconds, all three done. What is the exercise type did you do? Strength or cardio? What was the intensity level? Very easy or very difficult? What is the time in minute? And how many hours did you sleep? You can track everything in this simple diagram. How many of you think this would be powerful? Type in powerful if you think this would be powerful. Let me tell you guys, this diagram is worth 20 lakh rupees. Okay. This diagram is worth 20 lakh rupees. That's the amount of money I have, invested to really simplify it and bring it closer to this simplicity. Okay. So yeah, so the reason I'm showing it to you is because I promise that everything that I'm teaching you is for busy professionals. How to decide the intensity? I talked about that in the exercise video, Pujita. But anyway, we'll do the Q&A later. You can always ask for that, right? We will talk about it. But the thing is, now there is a formula. Less than 60 seconds, you can track everything. You don't have to write a lengthy journal. Okay? So that's the diagram that I wanted to show to you guys. Now, today we're going to talk about sustainable weight loss, not anything which is crazy. Sustainable. What is sustainable? So I'm going to ask this question. I want you guys to answer that. Do you want to lose weight and improve health without crazy exercise and diets? Type in yes if you do. Be quick. There are 5 questions coming your way. You got to answer yes or no. Yes, yes. Awesome. Do you want to lose weight and keep it off? Now, how many of you have lost weight and gained it back? If you got it back, type in back. So I know if you've been there. Back, Aisha, Namrata, Pujita, Goldie, Maruti, Ankur, Harsha, almost everybody. Awesome, guys. Thank you guys for being honest. It fluctuates. Okay. So the formula that I'm going to show you today is going to help you there. Now how many of you would love doing that, eating your favorite food? Type in love. If you love the idea of eating your favorite food, doing this. Thank you. So session is interactive, guys. It's not about lecture. Okay. So you guys are going to type in. So be ready with that. And how about doing it without expensive supplements? Type in wow if you think that's wow. Right? Awesome. Without rules, no rules, only principles, which you've already learned. No keto, no intermittent fasting, no diets. Are we ready to get started? Type in game on if you're ready to get started. We'll start with our game today. Game on. Awesome, guys. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share 3 mistakes that busy individuals make and how to avoid them. 7 elements of real health, real healthy lifestyle, and your way forward. Okay. How many of you are excited to get started with this? Type X if you are excited to get started with this. Type in X if you are excited to get started. Awesome. Now, this is going to help you achieve and have a clear direction and a picture of what you need to do to achieve your fitness goals. Okay, this is what it is going to do. And again, I want to formally thank you now that we have, almost everybody who wanted to join in here for, taking the time out, coming in here, giving me this opportunity to help you improve your health and fitness. So thank you so much, guys, for doing this. I really appreciate, and, I'm thankful to you guys for trusting me to do this. Thank you so much. Again, as I keep saying, there are going to be no recordings or replays available of this. Okay. So you're going to stay back till the end. Okay. Type in end if you're going to stay back till the end, till I log off. Okay. And I'm going to answer each and every question before I log off. Okay. That's my commitment. Thank you. Awesome. So now let's talk about the real logic behind why lose weight to improve health. Because losing weight and improving health could be 2 different things if not done right. Okay. So why lose weight to improve health? Extra body weight, or in some cases extra body fat. Okay. Sometimes you may not be too heavy or too hefty, but your body fat percentage could be high, could lead to type 2 diabetes. I know a lot of you have told me that you have, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is not a disease. It's a disorder which happens because of the extra body fat. Okay. Hypertension or high BP, fatty liver disease, reproductive disorders. Right now, a lot of people in their 20s and 30s struggle with their reproductive issues, heart attack, people in 20s get heart attack nowadays. It was reserved for 50s few years back. Now it is for 20s. Mood disorder, depression. Now that's not anymore. What do you say? It was supposed to be, a disease or a disorder for wealthy and rich people. That rich people get depressed. Now we know that's not the case. We all understand the reality of mood disorders and depressions. Cancer risk, certain type of cancer are directly associated with high body fat, dyslipidemia, which is high blood cholesterol, PCOS in women and PCOD in women. And this becomes a cycle. You have extra body fat, you get PCOS, PCOD, you have PCOS, PCOD, your body fat percentage keeps increasing and you get stuck into this cycle. Okay. But I'm not here to talk about the problems. I'm going to talk about the solution, but I want to set the context right. Right now, we are all fighting Corona as pandemic. But let me tell you what, 60% of the global deaths and 47% of the sickness happens because of the obesity, not because of Corona. If you want to see, this is 17/7/2020, almost a month old data. You look at this chart. Corona was still not a bigger killer, and this is only 2020, not the total number. In 2020, type 2 diabetes has killed more people than Corona. How many of you think that, or you are kind of amazed with this fact? You thought Corona was creating havoc, right? Type 2 diabetes is still a bigger killer in 2020. This is global number, right? How many of you are shocked? Type in shocked if you are shocked. Right now, let's talk about what are the benefits of healthy body weight. As I said, we are not talking about the problems. I'm not here to depress you guys. I'm here to solve your problem. Better heart health. Okay. Decreased risk of cancer and diabetes, better sleep, better mood, less pain and inflammation in your body, so you wake up without pain, better immunity, and a zestier sex drive. How many of you would want this? Type in I want it if you really want any, many, or all of these benefits for yourself. Type in I want it. If you don't want it, type in I don't want it and you can log off. Just kidding. Right? Awesome. Now, the question is, what does it take? If I want to get all this, what does it take? Right? Everybody wanted. Not everybody, Namrata. We just have 30 people here and we have population of 1.3 billion in India, right? But anyways, so just losing 5 to 6% of your body weight can improve your health. Okay. Now, how many of you think this is wow? Okay, you don't have to get six packs, you don't have to shed kilos. I'm not saying you don't shed your kilos, but 5 to 6%. If you're 100 kg, if you can just become 95, okay, I'm saying just become 95 or 94, you can get all the benefits that we talked about. How many of you think this is wow? Now, okay, it sounds good, right? And I'm going to prove it to you. Okay, I'm going to prove it to you by end of the session today. And if I prove it to you by end of session today, that by doing this, you can get all these benefits. How many of you are going to commit to take regular daily action on your health and fitness? Okay. Type in committed if you say you will commit. Are you going to, invest your time, money, and energy in doing this? If you're committed, time and committed, you have to invest your time, money, and energy. It doesn't happen without that, right? Definitely committed, committed, committed. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Now, so some of you were there in the first one, some of you are not there in the first one. So I'm going to quickly share my journey so that you know who is this chap talking so much about it, right? So it's last 5 years. And I'm going to do it very quickly. It's not a Bollywood drama story. I've been, waking up at 4 a.m. and going to bed every day with the same thought is how to build a system which can help busy individuals lose weight and improve health without motivation. Now, with this thought, just like a curious kid, I have been doing all my research and everything that I do is linked to this. Okay, I've learned everything, including Facebook ads, because you guys saw the ads and then clicked on it, sending emails, marketing, sales, everything I have learned just to make sure I'm able to achieve this mission of mine. Okay, so I have observed common patterns these last 22 years. People from sports and athletic backgrounds who have played sports in their schools and colleges, they are healthy. Then what's wrong with common people? If you never played sports, you don't know about exercise or nutrition so much, does it mean that you don't have to be healthy? Does it mean that you can't be healthy, right? And this is the question which has been, kind of troubling me for a long time. And I started looking for the solution. And I worked out at the best of the gyms. And I mean, no offense to people or the gym owners or trainers, but I will state the fact. And I'm not one of the most modest people around, but I take my word or use my words very carefully. 80% of the gyms, trainers, and fitness centers have no scientific backing to their process. Okay, they just copy paste things, do this, do that, see something and say do it. Okay, they have no scientific backing to the reason what they are doing. Okay, now, and there are 20% who are good. It's not that I am the only one. I'm not going to claim that. There are 20% who are good. The problem with that 20% is that they're focusing on helping athletes and celebrities because they can pay. And these guys are so good that they don't want to waste time with people who come in and do time pass. Okay, and that's where now most trainers and coaches are not helping people. Either they're not helping because they're not scientific, or they're not helping because they are training athletes and celebrities. So what is that common man is going to do. And this somehow gave me sleepless nights. It's not that I have a fat to fit story, right? And then I started, doing some research. I studied the common patterns that I saw in the gyms and all the gym members. Then I saw common patterns of my lifestyle. Then I studied yogic science. I study yoga as science and philosophy. Okay, everything about yoga, not just asanas. I studied exercise from American Council on Exercise and understood what is the science behind exercise. Why do we do this? I studied nutrition from Precision Nutrition. I understood their science and philosophy. I learned coaching. So from an instructor, I became trainer. From a trainer, I became coach, and I also became a master coach. And in this process, I learned everything about human behavior, human change, science, everything. And I spent about 30, worked with about 30 different international coaches and trainers in this journey. Okay. About 5 years of training and coaching experience, 5,000 plus trains I would have trained. I've trained hundreds of trainers by now, and I've invested, now this figure needs to be revised. It's more than 20 lakh rupees in my education on this research. Okay. So everything that you are seeing or what you are getting is based on all the research that I have done. And I just want to set the context right. It is all Indian. Okay. I have created a system, and I wanted to create a system which is Indian, which is scientific, which is practical, which is holistic, and which is simple. And you guys have already seen most part of that system. How many of you agree that this is, the system which is Indian, scientific, practical, holistic, and simple? Type in agree if you agree. Yeah, if you guys agree, type in agree. Awesome, thank you. And that's where FitLife as a system was born. Okay. Now, are you guys ready to get started with the mistakes to avoid on your journey from now on? Are you guys ready? Type in ready if you're ready. Come on, guys, show me some energy. It's not 11:30 in the night. Otherwise, I'm going to sleep now. And I'll record a video and share it with you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mistake number 1. Okay. What do you see on this card? When you look at this child, or when you see this picture, what do you see in this card? What do you learn from this picture? Whatever comes to your mind, you can type. Let me tell you if nothing comes to your mind. People are pushing the cart, and there is this guy who is just sitting there. Okay. Smile. Yes, he's happy, but which is a good thing. Thank you for that, Sapna. But let me tell you, how long is he going to be happy? Till people are pushing his cart is going to go forward. The time people are going to, stop pushing the cart, he is not going to be happy because he can't move. Simple things can give happiness too. Yeah. But the purpose here is either waiting or depending on motivation. What he's waiting on or depending on is others. Now, a lot of you guys have told me that you're not motivated to lose weight. You're not motivated to exercise. It's exactly like this. Okay. Because if I motivate you every day, the day I stop motivating you, what will you do? You will go back to square one. External motivation doesn't last. And that's why motivation or depending on motivation doesn't work. The real reason behind depending on motivation is you've already decided it is impossible for you to do. That's why you need motivation. You think it is too difficult. Okay. How many of you have been here or agree to this problem that this is what you guys are facing? Type in agree if you agree to this. Right? Every day you are not going to be motivated to wake up and do exercise. I am not. Nobody in this world is. Okay. So what is the solution? The solution is 3S formula. Okay. Systems, What are systems? System is a process, okay, that you have to set in a step-by-step manner to a desired outcome. I talked about, brushing your teeth. Same thing here. You have a process that you wake up, you go to bathroom, next, you take the brush, put the paste in, brush your teeth, and that's how you come up. This is how most of the people have built their system to brush your teeth. And the people who have been healthy all their life or who exercise and do everything for their health have built a system for themselves. Okay. Then you need a structure. Why do you need a structure? You need a structure so that the decision making becomes simple, which means you have this system, but every day if you were to find out where is the bathroom or which bathroom do I have to use, which toothbrush do I have to use, which toothpaste should I eat, or use for brushing, if that's the question you're going to ask yourself every day, then it's going to be too much of thinking, right? And that's why you give up saying that aaj brush nahi karna hai, chalo chodo. Who is going to think so much? Because by default we are lazy. Okay, we are lazy. Our brain doesn't want to do things unless and until it is required. But if you have a structure, you go to bathroom, you have your sink there, next to the sink there is toothbrush, toothpaste. It is easy, it has become now simple, and that's how the habit has formed. Okay. And the third one is schedule. You have a time trigger for everything. Because you wake up, you go and brush your teeth. You do it either you at the time you wake up or at the time of going to bed. So this is a time trigger that you have set for yourself. If you can set a system, structure, and schedule for yourself to help you with your health, how many of you think you can be healthy all your life? This is how the habits are formed. Type in I if you agree, or me if you agree to this. Or if you want to build such a system, structure, and schedule, type in me. Right? Thank you so much. And let me tell you, this is where it is not difficult. There are two difficulties. Okay, difficulty has two types. Let me share that with you. There is one which is called real difficult and one which is called fake difficult. What is fake difficult? Pushing yourself to exercise every day using motivation, or not having sugar for 30 days. It is a fake difficult thing to do, because one day you're going to give up, and you are taking that as a shortcut or a silver bullet, that doing one uncomfortable thing, and not even uncomfortable, it is actually painful thing, you think suffering will give me reward. Okay, how many of you have thought like this, that okay, I have to suffer a bit to get the reward, right? And that's where I will become healthy. But what is real difficult thing? Just coming out of that comfort zone every day, not suffering, coming out of that comfort zone of building a system, of building a structure, and creating a schedule for yourself, because this needs thinking. But if you implement it once, this works for you all your life. How many of you agree to this? Type in agree if you agree to this. If you're ready to do the difficult thing and not the fake difficult thing. Because doing that fake difficult thing is very easy. 1 month, no sugar. 1 month, no alcohol. 1 month, no this. It doesn't last. It's not useful. Yes. Thank you, Ravi. So, no motivation, nothing is required. Your inspiration is inside you, and your motivation is your goals. If you have done the real hero avatar of yourself, okay, and if you have given the 5 whys answer, you have your inspiration and motivation with you. If you have not done it, go back and do it. But if you have done it, type in real hero over here, because that's your inspiration, that's your motivation. If you created your real hero avatar of how you wanted to be, what you wanted to do, thank you so much. Now, come in mistake number 2. Okay? Mistake number 2. Thank you so much, guys. I like this energy. I like if you guys respond. If you don't respond, I feel like I'm talking to the screen and I can actually record this. Okay, and I think now I've learned how to record videos also, because that's a skill that I mastered, right? I worked on that. All right, mistake number 2, short-term intensity. Very similar to doing that fake difficult, in the sense that this weekend I will do 100 kilometers of cycling. I will run 10K this weekend. And then for 6 days, no activity at all. This weekend or all this week, no sugar, no biscuits, no pastries, no tea, nothing. And here comes the weekend, Friday night, after the whole session is over, 2 large pizzas with beer, Coke and Pepsi and whatever you are drinking and doing that. Short-term intensity, no consistency. Or doing those heavy workouts once or twice, getting injured, and then coming back to that normal life, giving up on that thing. How many of you have experienced short-term intensity or injuries because of this? If you have ever been injured because of this, you know what I'm talking about. And I have seen far too many people getting injured because of intensity that they want to drive in the gym. And I've seen that enough, 22 years. So nobody can, really see or explain that better. I've seen it all, right? So here is your formula or the answer. Long-term consistency is always going to beat short-term intensity. Yeah, whatever, injury, tiredness, everything, mental injury, right? So do you want I gave you a 3S formula. Now I'm going to give you a 5S formula to build consistency in your lifetime. Are you ready for 5S? Type in 5S if you're ready for 5S. More body pain, which doesn't let you go and work out again, right? If you have body pain, again, you don't feel like doing it, because that's in a way a problem, right? And I'll tell you about that as well. Step number 1, simple. Anything that you do has to be simple, non-intimidating, easily done in context of your real life. Okay, read this sentence very, very carefully. Okay, this is very profound. It is non-intimidating, which means it's not intimidating you. With the thought of it, you don't get crazy, and easily done in the context of your life, not my easy, your easy. For me, doing a Shirsasana is not a big deal. I've been doing it for 22 years. But if you're doing it for the first time, just trying to put that head down and trying to lift your hip up is itself a good thing. Let your leg be there. How many of you understand this concept? If you got this simple, type in simple, because this is very, very important for you guys. It has to be simple in context of your life, right? Not my life. Thank you so much. Now, second S, segmental. Okay. Now see, we all have a lot to achieve. We want a better health. We want to lose 10 kgs, 20 kgs, 30 kgs, everything. But let's accept the fact, a million-mile journey also starts with a single step, and you can't take million steps at a time. You have to take one step. So it has to be, the process that you create has to be segmental, which means it has to be part of a larger process that works together with other manageable steps. Steps you can manage, which works together with other steps to achieve the larger goal. Okay? Segmental. It has to be segmented, broken down into small pieces which work with each other and in a manageable steps. If you have seen, the house of cards, just do this and all the cards fall together. Why? Because they're segmented. One falls, it will fall on the other, and it will just go like this, right? This is how it works. Simple, segmental. Okay? Sequential. So once you break it down, you have to arrange it into a right order. What comes first, what comes second, what comes third. Okay? So that you are doing it in the right manner. So sequential. Okay? Strategic. It has to address the biggest thing that is preventing you to progress right now. Okay, it cannot be a very small thing. This is where the problem happens, right? People ask me, is phenol seed water or jeera water good for you? Jeera water is good for you, no doubt about it. It may not be or maybe, but or lemon water and honey water, or all these questions people ask, is jaggery better than sugar? Yes, it is better, but just by replacing jaggery with sugar, are you going to lose weight? Is it addressing the biggest thing that is preventing you from progress right now? If the answer is no, it's not strategic step for you to take, right? So it has to be strategic, okay? And it has to be supported, accompanied by support, mentorship, and accountability. When I say support, you need somebody who will help you understand what is simple for you, what is segmental, sequence it for you, and put it in the right and strategic direction. And it has to be accompanied with mentorship, somebody to help you learn the skill, and accountability. Unless and until we have somebody to say yes or no to, we don't do things. Okay, everybody, there has to be accountability for everybody. I have a coach, my coach has a coach, and his coach also has a coach. So every coach has a coach, every trainer has a trainer. And let me tell you, people struggle with three things a lot in this life: health, wealth, and relationship. Three things. Okay, why? Because that's something we don't learn in the school, and now we are trying to achieve a result or achieve a goal which was never taught to us in a school, right? Or we don't have skills for that. We need to build the skills. In order to build the skills, you need support, mentorship, and accountability. You need a trainer, a coach, somebody you can trust, somebody who knows what you are doing, somebody who knows the science, experience, and everything behind it. When you do all these 5S things, you don't need those short-term intensity, and you build a long-term consistent process for you. How many of you are going to be ready to do this 5S today? Type in 5S if you're going to be ready to do the 5S today. 5S. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, guys. Now, mistake number 3. What do you see on the screen and what do you read on the screen? Thank you so much. Oppo A3, you can change your name so I know who you are. It will be good. Anyway, we don't talk face to face, but at least I know your name. Mistake number 3. Have you heard this thing called ignorance is bliss? Right? When somebody told you that, I think that was the stupidest person in the world. Ignorance is not bliss. Okay? Look at this guy. If he is ignorant about his next step, is it going to be bliss for him? Type in yes or no. No. Lol, no. Awesome. So how many of you don't want to be ignorant? You want to be enlightened. Type in E, not I. Type in E, enlightened, right? You need to know where you're going. Come on. Without knowing where you want to go, what's the point? You can't be ignorant. You've already been ignorant all your life, but now that you have taken this first step and 5 days of work, you don't want to be ignorant anymore, right? Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Now, this is the mistake people make. Purposeful ignorance. Okay, I don't just call it as ignorance, purposeful ignorance. Why? Biggest thing that busy professionals, okay, now you could be a working woman or a man who is going to office, or you could be a housewife and a mom taking care of the family and people at home. Okay, prioritizing others over self. Okay, and I've seen that everybody has tried doing this, including myself. I will eat later, let me feed my kids first. Oh, my exercise becomes later, let me go and help my colleagues first. Let me do my work first. Let me earn first. Let me help my mom, dad, family, friends, all of these first. We all want to be that heroes in our friends, families, and all our life, and we are real heroes for them. We all want to be that. How many of you have been there? Type in that hero that you have tried being that hero. Still doing that, Ravikant says. If you've done that, type in me. If you've done this, type in me. Okay? You want to help everybody around, all your friends, family, kids, parents. You want to take care of everybody, right? But let me tell you the truth. By ignoring yourself, especially your health, you're doing exactly the opposite. Okay? Self-care is not being selfish. There is a difference. Self-care is not being selfish. There is a difference. Self-care and being available at the time of emergency, at the time of real need for our family. That's the real love, that's real affection, that's real care that we have for our family. Just imagine a situation. If you are not well, okay, and how are you going to help your kids? How are you going to help your parents? How are you going to help your wife or your friends? You yourself can't get up from the bed. Are you being helpful to them, or are you becoming a liability if you are not? Type in L if you are becoming a liability by not being well, or typing H if you are going to be able to help even if you are not well. Right? We become a liability. They have to now take care of us rather than we taking care of them. However, if we just prioritize, and I'm not saying all 24 hours goes to you, right? I'm just saying if you are able to invest 30-40 minutes and 1 hour a day for yourself, you can be that real hero for your family. If you are sick, how will you work and earn? Right? Precaution is better than cure. It's been taught to us. This is real precaution and real cure. Let me tell you this. One doctor visit is costlier than a full year of preventive health care. If you have ever been to hospital, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Couple of years back when my dad, had a angioplasty, he was there in hospital for 2 days. We paid 3.5 lakh rupees, 3.7 lakh rupees for just 2 days, putting one stent in his artery. Okay. 2 days, 3.5 lakh rupees. Now you may say, oh, he was your dad. He's old. He's a senior citizen. I accept the fact. Now let me tell you, similar thing happened with my friend. 3 years back, 2.5 years back, when he was 35. Now imagine you are 35, somewhere around that age, my age, I'm 37. This is what becomes costlier, but we don't think about it. We think that, okay, right now paying a trainer, paying to gym membership, or doing this or that or whatever is going to be costly. So how many of you are not going to make this mistake again? So not again. Type in not again. At least till now you didn't know. Now you know that this is a mistake. So not again. Type in not again if you're not going to repeat this mistake and becoming a real hero in real life. Thank you so much. Awesome. So quickly recap. Mistake number 1, waiting on motivation, master a tip, build system, structures, and schedule. Okay. Type in 3S if you understood this mastery tip of system, structures, and schedules. Awesome. Mistake number 2, short-term intensity. Okay. The answer is long-term consistency, LTC. Okay, leave travel, what was that? LTC people used to get, no, leave travel compensation. Type in LTC, long-term consistency. Yeah, awesome. And mistake number 3, ignorance. The answer is clarity and help yourself. Okay, prioritize self-care, SC, just type in self-care. Okay, that take care of yourself first. This is the lesson we are taught even in the airplane, right? They say when the oxygen mask drops, put your mask first and then go and help others. This is the classic example that they teach us. Okay, self-care, take care of yourself so that you can help others. Awesome. Thank you. All right, so reality check. Can you relate to all this which I said? Type in yes if you can relate to everything that I said. Yes. Yes, yes, awesome. Have you made any of these mistakes? You guys have already agreed to a lot of this. How many of you want to get out of this trap now? Type in now. Okay? Type in now. If you want to get out of this trap now, type in now. Thank you. Awesome. And as I promised, I'm going to give you an opportunity, an option to get out of this trap now. Last one is difficult. Difficult to do. That's the catch. Always challenging things are the one which gives you result. Okay, it's not a painful thing to do. Imagine this self-care, thing. I want you guys to really understand this well. It is difficult to take that 30-minute out of your day and do something for yourself. It is difficult. I agree. I would put it actually as a challenging, not difficult, but take it as difficult. Versus lying on the bed helplessly and depending on your friends, family, and everybody to take care of yourself is painful. How many of you agree it is painful? The second one is more painful than taking care of yourself. That 30 minutes every day is challenging, but the other one is painful, right? Which one do you choose? Do you choose pain or discomfort? It's up to you. You can choose whatever you want, right? I'm nobody to tell you what to do. You can choose discomfort or pain, whatever you want, right? It's always a choice. Life is always made of choices that we make. Thank you, guys. Awesome. So now here is a biggest thing that you're going to learn today. Okay. I always talk about Fit Life. So Fit Life is just not a name for me. Okay. It has come out after so many deliberations, and I have actually created an architecture. And a lot of you know that I'm from an IT background. So I'm a commerce graduate, IT architect, and a fitness professional. I love some architecture, logic, and things, put it in place. I've created an architecture diagram for Fit Life. Okay. So this is how Fit Life architecture looks like. The biggest portion of your fitness, of your health, is made up by nutrition. Okay, and I'm going to prove it to you in a very simple way. Though it is complex, but I'll try to simplify it as much as I can. And don't hold me accountable or hold me on this for oversimplification here, because it's going to be a little bit of oversimplification. The second biggest impact on your health comes from your sleep. And the third biggest impact of your health comes from your movement. Okay, this is how the pyramid is made. Okay, this is a pyramid. It's not a 3D. I could not put a 3D here, but it's a pyramid. Okay, we learned about nutrition, sleep, and movement, all three, right? Now, let me tell you why nutrition makes the biggest thing. Okay, now just type, how many times do you eat in a day? Oh, sorry, in a week. Sorry, my bad. In a week. How many times do we eat in a week? Normally, people eat 4 times a day and 7 times a week, which is 28 times. So we have 28 meals every week. 28, right? So that's the number that you have. So you get 28 or 21 opportunities to take care of your health. 21 to 28, 3 meals. 28 meals. Okay, on an average, everybody revolves around in this 35 Namrata. Awesome. So you're making small meals, that's fine. Okay, so you have so many opportunities to take care of your health. How many times do we sleep in a week? 7 every day, right? Awesome. How many times do we do some kind of exercise 9 days a week? How do you get 9 days a week, Namrata? 7 hours every day, 6 hours every day, that's fine. Movement. How many days or how many times in a week we make time for some kind of exercise or movement? 5, 6, 3, 6, 10, 6, 5, 4. Okay, now a simple question. Okay, if you fall sick, if you are busy, if you travel, if there is some occasion, something goes wrong, what is the first thing that you miss? Do you miss your sleep? Do you miss your exercise? Or do you miss eating? Workout, right? So that maximum number of 6 or 7 that we saw will come down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you are sick, when you are traveling, your kids are sick, you're busy, boss is demanding more work, all of these things, right? So exercise, you will still sleep, you will still have nutrition. So you're doing 28 things right or 28 things wrong. 7 sleeping things okay, right or wrong, I keep it neutral, and exercise, which is 3 to 4 things right, by going to gym and doing what are the chances of you winning the game? 28 things wrong versus everything else right. Even if you sleep well or exercise well, what are the chances of you winning the game by doing 28 wrong things, 21 wrong things? 0. Nobody in this world has improved their health by ignoring nutrition. Okay, you have to take care of your nutrition. That is your first priority and the biggest factor that helps you do that. How many of you got it, or how many of you are with me? Type in with you if you're with me on this concept. Type in with you or got it if you got this concept. Come on guys, some energy. I'm going to sleep otherwise. Awesome. Now, all 3 things people know, or if you didn't know, you already know it because I already taught you all these things in last 5 days, right? Now, how many of you are still not going to be able to do this, right? You know it, but understand, knowing and doing are 2 different things, right? We know, but we can't do it. If you agree, type in agree or type in me. Okay, knowing, we know that I have to do exercise, I have to sleep, but I don't know exactly how to do it. Even if I told you everything, I've given you everything, failed many times, yes. Do you know what is the reason? Do you want to know what is the reason? Try, already started doing it. Awesome. Do you know what is the reason why most people fail doing it consistently? The reason is this: skills, not procrastination. Ajay, the reason is skills. You procrastinate because you don't have skills. Again, it boils down to skills. You don't have skills to make time. You don't have skills to take care of your nutrition. You don't have skills to sleep well. You don't have skills to move. And this is where no fitness program, no dietitian, no trainer, no gym is unfortunately talking about. Okay, and I'll tell you, this is where the problem lies, because if I take a live exercise class, which I have done and I used to do in the past, I just tell you what to do, you keep doing it, you don't learn anything from it. Or even worse, I give you a chart, a meal plan, and say eat 2 rotis, eat bhindi ki sabzi, eat this, eat that, and I give you that weekly chart and give it to you. Okay, you eat that, you lose weight. But the day I don't tell you what to eat, you go back to your normal. What is your thing? What is the skill that you have? You just have that skill कि मेरे को रोटी चावल सब्जी ये खाना चाहिए. When you go back to your normal, you get all the weight back because you did not build a skill. Okay, and that is why when people work with me, I work at this level. I want you guys to build the skills so that you are not dependent or Dhaval or anybody else to tell you what to do. Again, it will come back to that difficult thing versus painful thing. Okay, it is going to be difficult because you have to come out of your comfort zone and learn something. Okay, but it is not going to be as painful as, you know, carrying that extra weight and baggage of all the health issues that you have. How many of you think this is making sense? Type MS if you think this is making sense to you. right? And when I do this, I use the 5S formula to make it as simple, and all the S's of the 5S formula as well. Then comes a mindset. Okay, how are you thinking? Are you still thinking about six packs? Are you still thinking about doing or getting the results right now, or are you still thinking about that, okay, one day if I eat sugar, everything is going to go haywire, or one serving of bowl is going to kill all my progress? How are you thinking? What is your mindset? Do you think on continuum? Do you think on, okay, if I can't get what I want, only thing right now I have is rice. I can't eat what I want to eat, but I have still three more principles. I can eat only if I'm hungry. I can eat slowly and mindfully, and I can eat till I'm 80% full or even 50% full and wait for the next better meal to arrive. How are you thinking about it? Are you going into that victim zone that, okay, nothing and nobody around me is helping me? Or are you thinking about what is there in my control and I want to build things that I can do rather than blaming and depending others, right? Taking responsibility, that mindset. Again, nobody's talking about it, nobody is doing it. So how many of you think having this kind of mindset will be powerful? Typing powerful. If you build the right mindset, it will be powerful. Powerful. Ravi says powerful. Namrata, Vikas, awesome. Pujita, awesome guys, thank you. Now, in order to do that, in order to build this, you need to have a right environment. If the environment around you is toxic, if the environment around you is not supportive, you can't build all these things. How many of you agree? If the environment around you doesn't help you, then you can't do it. Agree? Right? So, again, talking about the mindset, you get to take responsibility of building your own environment. Type in yes if you do. You have responsibility of building your own environment. Yes? Because this is not one-time activity. This is lifelong journey. This is going to be a lifelong journey for you. You're going to live in this body till you live, right? Yes? Awesome, guys. Thank you. And that's where you need support, right? That's where you need support. Everything, all these things, if you've never done it and you don't know it, then you need support in building this. Okay. So this is a full architecture of Fit Life. If you understood this is the Fit Life, type in Fit Life. Awesome. Is it making sense, guys? Type in MS if this is making sense to you. MS. Awesome. Are you learning something? Type in learn if you are learning something. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. And is it useful? Was this useful? Type in useful if this was useful to you. Awesome. So now let's talk about 5 stages of Fit Life. Okay. There are 5 stages of Fit Life, and you will have an option, or right now you can identify which stage you are in. Okay. So let's get started, and I'll ask you a question, you got to answer. Okay. So the thing is, stage number 1, extremely unhappy. I am nowhere near my goal and I doubt I can make it. Okay, that's stage number 1. 2, unhappy. I am far from my goal, but I am willing to do something about it. Not sure. I am working hard towards my goal, but I have some distance to go. Happy. I am close to my goal and making progress. And 5, extremely happy. I have achieved my goal and I am working on maintenance now. Okay. Just type in 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, whichever stage you are in. 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. Come on, identify yourself where you are. 5, awesome. Come on, write down whatever your number is. 2, 5, awesome. Sachin is already at 5. Ajay 3. All right. Now, let me tell you one thing. There is nobody in this room, Ankur says, which is 1. Do you know why? Nobody in this room is 1. Do you know why? And I knew it. I still gave you an option, but I knew it. Ask me why. We are here to learn. Exactly. The reason is people at 1 are not willing to do anything about it. Yes, people in 2 and 3 are doing something. They are willing to do something about it. People at 1 either don't even know they have a problem, or they are living in that ignorance is a bliss thing, that they want to ignore everything that's happening with them. Okay, and they want to wait for some urgency to kick in to start their journey. Most people in this room would be 2, 3. Okay, most people in this room would be 2, 3. We have few people who are at 4 and 5. I'm extremely happy for it. But 2 and 3, people who are 2 and 3, this is the people I am most concerned about and I'm most worried about. Okay, ask me why. Because people at 2 and 3, okay, people who are 2 or 3 are doing some work. They are taking their time out. They are investing their time, energy, and money in doing something about their health and fitness. The problem is they may not have the right guidance and their steps may not be in the right direction. They may not be following those 3S and 5S formulas to really put everything in the structure. And that's where what happens is, if they don't get results for some time or some more time, their chances of going back to 1 with disappointment and depression are very, very high. And they go to 1. And once they go to 1, they are not the one who have never discovered 2 and 3. Because they have seen 2 and 3, the chances of coming back to 2 and 3 are very, very high. So it's like, they give up on life. They give up on health and fitness. They give up on all these things if they don't get the right direction. And if you are 2 or 3, then what I'm going to offer you as personal coaching is going to make the most sense to you. Okay, and I'm being very open, very honest with it. I've already told you I am going to offer you my personal coaching program, and you are in for a surprise. I'm doing something I've never done. Okay, because you guys are my first batch. So that's what it is. So these are the stages of fitness. You've identified yourself, whether you're 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and that's awesome. Thank you so much. Now, this is how many of you can relate to this statement. I know what to do, but I have hard time staying consistent. This is not my invention. This is something you guys have told me, because I asked you guys to fill the form up, and when you fill this form up, you actually wrote, most people wrote that they have hard time staying consistent. Most people get into their fitness journey or have a problem when life gets crazy, responsibilities are, increase at home, work, pile up, it's easy to let our health drop. I already talked about it. Years go by, we don't even realize how much our health has declined. And but this comes at a time when we actually hit an emergency. Either somebody hits a heart attack, or some kind of an urgent problem that doctor tells you that, dude, go take care of your health and fitness, otherwise you're going to be in hospital. You better start doing exercise, you better go and eat healthy. That's where we start doing it, right? This is what happens with a lot of people. And for some, it's like scary health diagnosis, which says, if you don't do this, and I know people and I know doctors, they say, if he doesn't do this, Dhawal is going to die. I'm telling him very clearly on his face. That's what doctor has told me with some of my friends who I am actually, kind of helping them and my clients. So this is how, we happen to get into this. And for others, still, when they finally realize they've spent so many years of taking care of others, which I told, and they neglected, themselves. So this is the stage that, a lot of people are in right now. Okay. And that's where, because of Corona, in a good way, I would say people have become a little more conscious about their health. How many of you agree to this? Type in agree if you agree to this, that we get into this situation, and that's where we start taking action about our health and fitness. Right? Thank you so much. Now, these are the excuses we give ourselves. Okay? I don't know. Okay? What to do. From today onwards, you don't have that excuse. Okay? Because now you know what to do. Now you can't claim, especially the ones who are in this meeting can't claim that you have this. Time. I don't have time. I have given you the best possible formula to make time. So you now know how to make time, and you don't need hours of time to do this. And I don't have money. Okay? This is what these are the excuses people make. Okay? And what if I told you that you can take care of your health with less than 100 rupees a day? Less than 100 rupees a day. How many of you think that this is doable? Now you time, money, and don't know. All three excuses are gone. How many of you think this is doable for you? Type in doable if it is doable for you. Doable, 100 rupees a day. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Come on, guys. We have 28 people in this room. I see only few guys think it is doable. Awesome. All right. So now, how many of you don't want to put a full stop after these 5 days of work and put a comma around it? Type in me with a lot of exclamation marks and a lot of energy. If you want to take this forward, you need energy. Type in me if you really want it. Yeah. Awesome. 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 I like this energy. Thank you so much. Now, can I offer you a solution? Are you guys open to listen to a solution which I have to give you? See a solution that I have? Absolutely. Thank you so much. All right. So before I offer you a solution, I'm going to show you some results. That the process that I talked about, the reason I'm showing you result is for 2 things. Okay. One is that, it is a proof that this works. Second, it is going to be an inspiration for you that if somebody else can do it, I can do it too. Okay. So how many of you are going to be inspired by these results? Type in inspired. Okay. I have hundreds of these, but I'm not going to show all 100 of you to you over here, but type in inspired. This is for you to get inspired. Okay. This is not my show off time. Thank you so much. So Prapti lost 18 kgs after her second pregnancy, 73 kgs to 54 kgs. Okay. And by the way, she is my wife. For those of you who don't know, some of you may know it. For those of you who don't know, have never been connected to me, she is my wife. Okay. And in coaching, they always tell us one thing. Okay. Okay. The most difficult clients to coach are your friends and family, and people's wife don't listen to them. And I have coached my own wife. And the reason I put that as the first testimonial is that this is like, the peak or the pinnacle of achievement that I could drive, right? So just on the, thank you so much. On a lighter note, but this is what I want you to learn. It is possible. Look at this. Mithil is lost 13 kgs. Okay, from 78 to 65, 51 centimeters in 7 months. And this is what he says. I'm seeing this number for the first time after college. And bigger thing, he's at the same weight from April 2020. Okay, how many of you think that is wow? Type in wow. Thank you. Avni, okay, another example. Some people had asked me, is it possible to lose weight if you have thyroid? Yes, it may be a little difficult, it may be slow, it can be done. Avni lost 11 kgs in 6 months from 82 to 71. She had thyroid. She could do it. How many of you think that is wow? Type in wow, because when you're going to type wow for them, you're getting energy back and inspiration back, right? And they are listening somewhere. Universe is coming back and giving you all these wows. Okay, thank you. Ambrish, okay, now he is in US right now, and this is the the period where we started. Immediately we hit with a lockdown. Okay, so no gym access, notice this, all these things. Okay, I have never been consistent with the workouts habits. I was too tired and too lazy at the end of the day. Okay, like a lot of you said, end of the day we're too lazy to even go to the gym, forget workout. And eating healthy did not come naturally to me. That will help me in the way with working out, balanced food. And before I knew it, I was looking and feeling much better. He's lost 12 kgs in 4 months. Okay, and he says he's in the best shape of his life. This is another example, Muthu. Okay, Muthu worked with me for 4 months. His problem was not actually losing too much of weight, but he had too much of body fat, because of which he had high blood pressure and insomnia. His progress, okay, in about 16 weeks, lost 2 kgs of weight, but he lost 8.5% of fat. How many of you think that's wow? Because from 30%, which is dangerous category, he's come to the 20%, which is in the normal category, right? Thank you. Anand Chauhan, sorry, he was down by 10 kgs from 78 to 68. He's an entrepreneur. He actually lives in Israel. Okay, and he's foodie by nature. He's actually going to participate in Israel's MasterChef. Okay, he's lost 10 kgs, 4 inches from the waist. No starving, no crash diet, only healthy eating, regular following habits. Another example, Vijendra, he lost 13 kgs from 95 to 82. He had back pain, neck pain, cravings. He didn't know what to eat. In last 18 years, this is the first time he saw his weight go below 90. Okay, something he could not achieve in 18 years. And it works with him even in his busy schedule. How many of you think that is wow? Come on, guys, energy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Awesome, thank you. Sunny lost 6 kgs, around 2 inches of waist, 79 to 73. He felt that exercise and diet are not for him. He failed to be consistent. Okay, but he was able to do it as well. I'm going to show you this example where I'm not just going to show you more or big numbers. I want to see how health can improve as well. So Vaidyanathan lost just 8 kgs, okay, from 119 to 111. But look at what happened to his health. He used to have migraine every 2 to 3 days, okay, and now he has it once in 3 to 4 months. How many of you think that would be a big win if you can have that kind of improvement in your health, right? Earlier, he used to have back pain every day. Now he doesn't have it. He wakes up fresh and energetic. Okay. So this is what is the power of this program. Tejal, people ask me about health conditions. She had insomnia, arthritis, diabetes, blood pressure, high cholesterol, mood disorder, thyroid condition. Okay. And she used to wake up every 2 to 3 hours, low on energy. She doesn't know what to eat. Within 4 weeks, she lost 4 kgs weight. She has more energy and she is able to sleep for 6 hours straight. How many of you think that is wow? Type in wow if you think that is wow. Thank you. So I get these messages every few days. Okay. One of my clients who joined and said, I'm struggling with few things. I need help. Regular workout. I'm not able to consistent. I don't know about water intake. Sleep cycle because of the lockdown is not in well. I need your help. But one good thing is I weighted myself today morning and I got 1 kg and not able to believe this is real. This is less than 10 days, guys. This is less than 10 days. Okay. Having so many problems, just following few basic things on a regular basis, this is what people get. Right? So I get this messages, Sunil Khamkar, 2.5 kgs in 2 weeks, Mukta, 2 kgs in 10 days, Sri Devi, I'm not sure if she is live, she was part of this program as well. She has lost 10 kgs in 1 day. Rajshi thought that, this is some same online platform and she came in and this is what she thinks. So guys, I'm not going to spend too much of time showing the testimonials, but I want to ask you this question, okay? And I want you to understand this before you come in and invest. Is personal coaching right for you? Okay? So you got to ask yourself this. If you want to get healthier, fitter, and stronger, and stay that way for rest of your life, type in yes if you want to get this. Okay? Yes. Thank you. If you are tired of quick fix programs, okay, and are willing to dedicate time and getting into the shape in a sustainable way, okay, type in SW if you want to get it in a sustainable way, and then type SW. Right? Awesome. Thank you. And you want an expert to hold you accountable and keep you consistent through the program. If you want expert, which is going to be me in this case, type in E. If you're ready to have expert who is going to help you with that, type in E. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So if your answer to all this question is yes, then personal coaching is right for you. If the answer is no, then it may not be right for you. So let me tell you what my personal coaching contains, right? How does it work? First thing I will do is I'll do a detailed personal assessment with you. I understand what you're eating, your lifestyle, your work, your sleep timings, your activity levels, everything. Then I create a personal nutrition plan for you. Okay. I showed you the palm sizes and portion sizes. I customize that for you based on your goals. Okay. That if it's going to be 3 palms of protein or 5 palms of protein or 1500 calories or 3 cups, all different measurements, everything given to you in your nutrition plan. Then I also create a personal profile for you where only you and me have access to that data and we interact on daily basis. So on daily basis, we track, okay? And if I showed you that 60-second tracking, that tracking is going to be even simpler than that, okay? It's going to be just 30 seconds tracking, okay? You get daily alerts from me of, what to do. I follow the 5S formula and make it simple, strategic, segmental, sequential for you. Daily reviews. Everything that you submit and give me, I review it on daily basis. And all of this can be done through a mobile app. How many of you think this would be wow? Type in wow if you think this would be wow. Now, doing this, what can you achieve? Okay, doing this, what can you achieve? I'll tell you, you can lose 2 to 5 kgs of weight, and I'm being very clear, I'm not going to claim any fancy number over here. 2 to 5 kg based on your activity levels and everything that you do in 2 months. Okay, 2 to 5 kgs in 2 months. It could be more. I have people who have done more, but this is the average that I get. Okay, how does it work? Easy to use online platform, simple practices, daily accountability, small yet powerful practices to improve your everyday life, personal coaching and detailed progress tracking. This is what we do. Okay, how do I create your nutrition plan? I create your nutrition plan based on your weight, your height, your gender, your age, your goal weight, your exercise and activity levels, your dietary preference, if you're vegan, vegetarian, meat eater, how many meals you want to have per day, all of this. How many of you think this is going to be, awesome? Type in awesome. Thank you. This is how your daily review looks like. Okay, it's going to be, if I ask you to eat this or that or eat so much, then it might be that I ask you to eat 3 cups, you end up doing 2. So you can actually tell me that, okay, it was not terrible, it was not amazing, it was somewhere in between. And you can also write a note and send it to me on daily basis, which I can see. Okay, then you have a journal like this, daily journal, where you can take a picture of your food, type in what it is, how much you eat, when did you eat, where did you eat, all this, how did you feel after eating or during eating this, and send it to me so that I can review and send you a response. I can see your meals on daily basis and respond to you. How many of you think that would be powerful? Yep, it's not just about telling you go and eat this, it's about helping you review and do it every day, right? Now, you guys had some 7 resources, 8 resources I gave. I told you time making, goal setting resources, eating resources, some exercise, and all of these, right? You got the 7 to 8 downloadable resources, right? Got it? Yes? 7 to 8 resources. Were they good? Were those useful? Type in useful if those 7, 8 resources that I shared with you were useful. Good? Useful? Yes? What if I give you 200 plus resources like that? How would that be? What if I give you 200 plus resources like that, all of similar or even better quality? Right? Everything from a workout, sleep, everything that you learn in there. Right? Everything about food, research, recipes, visuals, everything. And you get a lifetime access to it. You get lifetime access to it. I give it to you, you keep it lifetime. How would that be? Super awesome. SA. Yep. Awesome. Now, with my personal coaching, I'm going to give you a booster, which is a weekly live masterclass where you can do Q&A with me live, and I can teach you the topic that you need to learn. Lifetime access till the time I'm alive and I'm continue doing classes. You get access to this worth 9,999 free with my personal coaching. How many of you think this would be wow? Type in wow. On a weekly basis, if you got to talk to me and do a live Q&A like this, what we are doing, right? Come on, energy. Thank you. Unlimited support. Okay, I'm not going to say only one question every day. I will answer all your questions that you ask every day. Okay, you get unlimited support from me. And you get 100% money back guarantee. So end of 60 days, if you think that program was not worth it, You can take all your money back, no questions asked. How many of you think that would be wow? Right? All your money back, no questions asked. Not able to see? Okay, everybody else is able to see you, Ankur. So net slow. Okay, no problem. Then you get a recovery and rest plan, which will help you improve your sleep quality and all of these things, worth 2,999 rupees for free. So you improve your sleep quality, improve your sleep quantity, improve your recovery, reduce pain, and build immunity. Plus, I give you a workout plan. You guys got 3 workout phases, no? Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, right? What if I give you a workout plan which has 8 phases? So from the 4 levels of fitness that we talked about, you can go from 0 to almost 4. How would that workout plan be? Only your body, no gym, no equipment, quick, safe, effective. How would that be? For free. You get this for free. Right? Awesome. Now, sometimes you don't like to work out, but you want a movement. I give you a movement pack, which means I give you ideas and options and things where you can just do movement, different activities in your daily routine, include that so that you don't have to exercise, or you can reduce the time that you spend on exercise. How would that be? Will you share it post VC not able to see it, please? Okay, Uncle, let's see what I can do. Great. 3 powerful ebooks worth 2,999 rupees, where you can make hundreds of recipes from the food that you like to eat. Okay, and all helping you lose weight and improve your health. Second one, people asked, what do I do to get 12% body fat and 6 packs and all these things? A book where I tell you how exactly you can get leaner and what does it take to do this. Plus a book for nutrition and fitness for busy professionals, which teaches you how to stay in shape even if you are busy. How many of you think this would be powerful? Type in powerful. So to really sum it up, to get in shape, you need to be consistent, and to be consistent, you need help. Okay, lose weight, build strength, have more energy. I will help you stay accountable. I will make healthy living a habit for you. If you're busy, I do the thinking and create this for you. It has been proven to work more than 1 lakh times, okay, 100,000 times. And it is affordable one-to-one coaching. So how many of you are ready to jump into this? Type in ready if you're ready. Type in ready if you're ready. Ankur is ready. Harsh. Coming Harsh. Ready. Vishal ready. So one thing is, you're not going to give yourself an excuse of time, money, and don't know. Okay, that's what we confirmed, right? And I am going to tell you, if I say it is affordable, it is affordable. And I'm going to tell you, I have never done this before. Okay, personal nutrition plan, measurement tracking, 200 plus resources, masterclass, workout plan, sleep and recovery plan, powerful ebooks, private WhatsApp group. Okay, where only my members talk, and I think we have few members here from that group. Private Facebook group where the content that I create and upload is only for you guys, not for the general public on my page. And lifetime access. So 60 days I coach you. Okay, 60 days I coach you, but everything that I give it to you in that remains with you all your life. Okay, are you guys ready? Type in BIO if you want me to bring this on. Type in BIO if you're ready for this. BIO, bring it on. Yep, thank you. So Fit Life Coaching, 60 days, the fees that I charge, okay, and I have receipts, I can prove this to you, is 30,000 rupees. Okay. Now, wait, I promised you I'm going to do something special, and I promise I've never done this. I'm doing this, and I'm not going to repeat it. That is also my promise. Okay. And I keep my words. Fit Life Coaching, what you are going to get right now is for 4,999 rupees, 60 days of coaching, including everything that I talked about. If you divide 4,999 rupees by 60, it's going to be 83 or 84 rupees per day. How many of you are ready to invest that for yourself? If you are ready, type in ready. This is the offer. I have no drama, nothing that I'm going to create. This is what you get. Okay. Awesome. So here are your options. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly, put all the links here in for you so that, you can click on the link and make the payment right now. Here is what it is. Do Google Pay or Paytm. Use UPI. Okay, use UPI for Paytm as well on this number, or use directly the UPI ID that I've shared, or click on the link of InstaMojo or Razorpay, and you get all the things up here, and that is for you.